Hi boys and girls, aunties and uncle, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video by Psychology. Very excited this morning because I am going on a food crawl here in central Phrom Phong. Phrom Phong is the center of Bangkok. Many say it's the heartbeat of Bangkok because it's one of the busiest areas. All the major malls are situated right here. Phrom Phong is named after a princess, the princess of Phrom Chit. It's maybe because her side of the family bought a lot of land here. Phrom Phong is where I hang out most of the time with my friends. It's a very international neighborhood. Now I'm gonna show you some of my favorite places to eat filled with all types of international cuisine, which I'm gonna bring you there. Joining me for my first stop is a friend who just arrived from Canada. Say hi, Ben!
Hello, bonjour, hi!
Bonjour, hi to you, Ben. So Ben just arrived 2 days ago?
3 days ago.
And you're getting ready for your teaching job in Maison, right?
Mesai,
sorry, in 1 week's time.
That's right. Feeling a little bit nervous, but I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be well.
First stop, I'm gonna bring you to my favorite noodle shop here in Phrom Phong.
Yes.
And we're gonna have a fantastic noodle that is Michelin star, which is just that way. So, shall we go?
Yes, it sounds aroy mak.
อร่อยมาก let's go! While we eat, just normal talk to me. We got seated, and it's the weekend, so it's absolutely packed here in Rung Rueang. Look at the line. You got the glass noodle.
So I'm getting here the Tom Yam Nam Win Sen, which means glass noodles. Luk Sin Pla, fish balls, fish cake.
ใส่อะไร
Size is medium.
I'm the size L. วุ้นเส้นใหญ่ the flat noodle, which is our kway teow. The must-have is the minced pork, which is like a must if you come to Rung Rueang. So there's two shops. One is the one opposite us and the one right here. I usually eat here because there's less people. But today, it's the weekend and it's absolutely packed. And they're working non-stop to churn out all these amazing noodles. Michelin stars since 2018. So this is my favorite noodle place.
I'm telling you, aroy mak.
The tom yum is really good.
Very tasty. So come here, you will not regret it, guys.
60 years. How is it? So good.
It's perfect for me.
I'm gonna put the lemon manao.
Yes.
And look at all the condiment that they give you. This is like very typical. Do you usually put condiment?
No.
I heard the lemon they homemade it right here.
Oh, Taiping, yes.
Like we say, 国太平安, which means peace to the country.
So I'm just going to add a little bit of a nampla, which is a fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Tell us about your exciting new life here in Thailand.
This is a new chapter in life, so I'm very excited about it. I'll be teaching in an American international school. It's located in Mesai, which is part of Chiang Rai province. I found a job on ajan.com, ajan, which means professor in Thai. It took me about, I would say, a week or a week and a half before I get the first email. But I took the interview roughly 2 months after sending my resume to them.
And you're learning Thai, right? Ben, I wish you all the best. I'm so happy that we met. Good luck.
ขอบคุณมากครับ
We are at street number 33. I'm joined by Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
Is this your first time here, Matt? This
First
street?
time, yeah.
Really?
First time, yeah.
This area, huge Japanese community here, full of Japanese retail shop. You have pharmacy, bakery, language school, and that's why Phrom Phong is also known as Little Japan. And I'm gonna bring you to my favorite Japanese restaurant for this very famous pork steak Japanese style with homemade, really delicious sauce.
Three.
So here we are at Kobe Tonteki, no frills, great value Japanese food. We're going after the special pork fillet set and also the crispy chicken leg, which they are famous for. Look at that, look at the size of that. So we're gonna order that and then Matt, you'll be my taster. It's delicious. You've been to Japan?
I have a hard job.
These are the two signature. Let's dig in. They have like different sizes, like for lady size and
That
normal
sauce
size.
is ridiculous.
Good?
I think I need more.
You can take it, it's the same sauce.
Time's up.
The sauce is good, right? Yo,
I can almost drink it.
yo, it's really good. We come for the sauce.
You know, the sauce can really make it though, you know what I mean?
Oh,
That's what really sets it apart. There's something so, but I mean, this is actually done really well.
it's tender and it's like so crispy, right? Look at the. Oh.
I think I'm gonna have to trust you from now on. You have 500 videos?
Not to boast, 42,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah. I know the
That's
best place.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh. And
So
next
how did you find this place?
I messaged one of my Japanese friends who lived here for many, many years. So she's the one who recommended me to come here. You know, I always hang around Phrom Phong. I was like, God, how do you find cheap food in one of the most expensive places in Bangkok? And this is the one. The patron coming here, young, working class. 280 to 380, basically, for one of these dishes. And you can customize with or without rice instead. How's the meat?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right?
I'm just upset I didn't find this place earlier.
I told you, right? Last time I was here with our friend, there were 9 people ahead of us. So we had to wait like 25 minutes. Like, it's filling up as you can
Yeah.
see right now.
Yeah.
You might want to get extra sauce if you're willing to pay.
Yeah, I got you.
This one is
Can I get some more of that?
Aroy. Yeah. So you can, now I know you can pay 5 baht extra for the sauce. I didn't know that. So I was like savoring every. It's homemade,
Oh, really?
secret recipe. The winning recipe for this place is the sauce. Most of the time I pour it into my rice.
I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Well, the wonderful thing about Bangkok is even the most expensive places, you can find affordable food and meal.
Well, you were eating that too, weren't you?
And also, they have this sour vegetable that me and my friend, we finished like a whole bunch of it. And here it's free.
You know, value only goes so far because if it's value and doesn't taste good, then it's still not worth it. But if it's value and tastes incredible, then that's like the perfect combination, right?
So if you're in this area, then Kobe Tonteki is to come. It's always
You should come.
very, very busy in peak hours, so come at odd hours. They open, I think, every day. So good, right?
It's really good. Well, here, why don't I'll just take one bite of this.
We'll take it outside. This is the bakery shop that I wanted to bring you. It's called Nakamura. And they've been here since 1970, and this is what they're famous for. Ta-da! The strawberry pudding and the custard pudding. This is 50 baht each. Supposedly one of the best pudding here in Bangkok. Ta-da! Mine is a jelly strawberry. Look at that.
Custard.
What do you think of the shop?
Not bad.
Colorful, right?
Yeah, it's really
They're
cute.
very,
They're very busy.
very busy. Always fully stacked.
Yeah.
As you can see, all the breads fully stacked, and they have all the Japanese specialty bread, the rolls, the custard. You saw the shortcakes, all the puddings. It's amazing, right? It's really even if you are not a sweet tooth person, this is super Instagrammable. Everything freshly made from this shop, starting from 9 to 9. They open every day. What do you think?
It's good.
It's creamy, right? I always, after I eat that rice,
Need some sugar?
and then this is my dessert place, which is just 2 doors down. So, what do you think of today's food crawl, Matt?
Good. The both places are incredible. I would highly recommend going.
So they have this wishing tree where you write your wishes. Look,
Oh wow.
yeah, peace with peace and love. Salud metas familia justicia.
Is that like a Japanese tradition?
Yeah, it's like an Asian thing where you write your wish and then you hang it there. Nice, right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Bold prints, breathable fabrics, and the perfect pair of shorts. That's Banyan Tide. Our floral shirts are made to turn heads. Vibrant colors, a premium lightweight blend, and they're wrinkle resistant too. Honestly, it feels like a second skin. And the 9-inch short, just the right length, built for movement, all-day comfort, and super easy to care for. Just toss them in the wash and you're good to go. Whether you're at the beach, the bar, or just enjoying the weekend, this look works anywhere, anytime. Look sharp, feel comfortable, and stand out from the crowd. Banyan Tide, elevate your escape. Available now on Amazon, TikTok, Lazada, and Shopee. Grab yours today.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed our food crawl adventure so far. My one and only trip to South America was in Buenos Aires in Argentina in 2018. And believe me since then, I miss Argentina and longing to go back to South America. Our final food crawl stop is a very special Brazilian restaurant that every single South American I meet here in Bangkok has recommended me. And I made an appointment with the owner of Sabor Brasil, and I am going to have my first ever Brazilian meal in my life. The restaurant is called Sabor Brasil, so let's head there.
Are we gonna prepare and you actually drinking it?
Of course.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for. Those of you who haven't been to Argentina, this is what they drink every day. Like everybody every day. I have been to Argentina like 9-8 years ago and I could not forget this. And to my surprise, you can buy it here in Thailand. Here to explain is my new friend, Kun Kristana. Kun Kristana, sawadika.
Hola.
Nice to meet you. Can you explain how you started this?
Actually, it started in 2019. I was still an employee working as a translator, and my husband, he's Argentinian. He has the experience of importing and exporting. He's like, okay, let's start something for ourselves. We started a company without knowing what is awaiting us in the future. The first supplier that I contacted, I asked them, okay, what is the minimum of Yerba Mate if they want to import to Thailand? And they said 1 container.
You have to buy one container.
Thailand has no experience importing yerba mate at that time, and I need to educate them what yerba mate is. At first they are confused. So is this tea or not?
Of course, nobody knows about this.
Yeah,
like,
so
this
we need
part
to
of the
start it
world.
from the scratch. We failed because we struggled, and then we keep trying. We focus on importing because in Argentina they have around 200 brands of yerba mate. Started with Flor, and then Rosamonte, and then Cannabis. This too is from Argentina. You remember how the aroma is?
Oh, the smell of Argentina.
A lot of Thai customers confused and thought that it is weed.
Oh,
When you put yerba mate in Google Translate, they translate it into weed.
our special cup, and this cup is called
Gourd.
Gourd.
The original cup is made out of calabash.
Okay.
So it's a fruit.
Cool.
And it's shaped like this. So
Okay.
later they started to change the interior into stainless steel, but they keep the original size and original look.
Let's go. Her tumbler, look at her tumbler. She's Very, very Argentinian. Oh my god. And we have the football going on now.
Yeah. Do you remember how to prepare it?
No. Basically, you sprinkle it inside here and it will just drip with the hot water.
Yeah. Cover your palm on top and then shake it to make a mountain.
To make a what?
A mountain or montanita.
Montanita. Ah.
And then you put
Oh, okay.
water.
And then put hot water. Oh, okay, at the side.
Yeah.
Oh.
This step is to make the leaf absorb the water and then swallow up a little bit. We wait a little bit until it dry out. It won't take long. This is bombicha.
Kombucha, special spoon to make mate.
Yeah. And you just insert the bombicha like this.
Oh.
And then put more water, more hot water. You always fill water near the spoon. So every time we refill hot water, it slowly steep like one layer by one layer. The rule is you don't stir.
I remember I was scolded in Argentina by stirring because that's what Asian, we Asian like, what is the benefit of drinking yerba mate?
So I would say it's like a mix of coffee and matcha. You get that caffeine kick, but it hit you slowly like matcha. It has a lot of antioxidant. It's pretty much herb, B, vitamin C, a lot of mineral.
Look at her. Look at all the Argentinian. So they make one pot and then it lasts the whole day, something like that, right?
Yes, they carry this thermo around with hot water inside. The way they carry is they put this under their armpit and then their hand holding the cup like this and then they walk around like this. We focus on online platforms, Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, Line Shop, or you can also text us on WhatsApp or chat because a lot of foreigners, a lot of backpackers want some yerba and they cannot access to those e-commerce platforms, so they can just text us. We also distribute this yerba through Sabor Brasil.
So I'm gonna put all the description below. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much for my first yerba mate in years. Brings back lots of.
Thank you for.
I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ I didn't press record. I'm sorry.
That was a good rehearsal.
Main course is here, and next to me is the lady who started this amazing exotic restaurant called Sabor Brasil. Hi, Kun Wan. Sawadika. How do you say hola? Hola also, right? In
Hola,
Brazil.
yeah,
Hola
you
to you. So tell my viewer, how did you start this restaurant?
Hi everyone, my name is Swan. I am Thai, born and raised in Thailand, but I've lived in Brazil in my younger years. So I was 15 when I was there. When I came back, I graduated, and there was this pain point, that I knew a lot of Brazilian people in Thailand, Brazilian families, because sometimes I would help them do translation and interpretation. The pain point was they really missed Brazilian food. There was one or two steakhouse in Bangkok, but fancy ones, and
Expensive.
per person you
Yeah,
would spend
spend.
1,000 more. It's not something that Brazilians do often, especially with that price. So that's a pain point. And there's no a la carte, homey Brazilian restaurant in Bangkok. So why didn't I start one? So I just did. The great thing we found is that Thailand and Brazil shared a lot of similarity. We have a lot of rice, we have a lot of beans, cassava.
This is
called Coxinha. So inside is chicken, and the outside is made with cassava flour. You can just
bite it like this.
There's even a debate in Brazil. What's the correct way to eat it, whether from the top or the bottom? But there's no right or wrong way. So whatever feels right.
Inside this.
As
Oh,
you
like
go.
this.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So this is appetizer, dessert. Sorry,
Yeah,
appetizer.
or it can be snacked throughout the day because it became quite famous in Thailand because this is easy to find. It's cheap.
Really?
Yeah, and it's throughout the day. If you are on like a 10-minute, 15-minute break, this is easy. And
So now Brazilian cheese
bread,
Brazilian cheese bread, and in Portuguese, what do you call this?
pão de queijo.
Bao ji cage. Sounds
Yeah.
very Chinese. Because bao in Chinese is also ba. Ji is chicken in Chinese.
Yeah, this is also a shared culture. Argentina eat this a lot too.
So tell me about this drink, Kun Wan.
So this is acai berry. So originated in Amazon rainforest, and this what we see right now, it's like a smoothie, right? So with ice, with a bit of milk and banana, but the way it's consumed traditionally in Amazon is as a savory. So they would consume it hot or warm with fish. It became an easier version that the world right now know. It's like acai fruit bowl with product. Yeah.
So it's something related or originated from that?
Yeah, it's acai berry. So it's consumed differently. So now you can see a lot of fruit bowls or smoothie like this.
What is your biggest cultural shock in Brazil?
Punctuality is one of the things, because there's like this joke that when you agree to meet and you would actually have to confirm, like, is it like actual time or Brazilian time? Because for a party or a meetup, I don't want to generalize too much, but it happens a lot that Brazilians would arrive 1 to 2 hours late.
That's good to know. Like if you're dating a Brazilian or you're going to a Brazilian.
Not everyone, but you should always
realize.
Confirm, like if it's a house party and they say 5 p.m., is it actually 5 p.m. or are you expected to arrive closer to 7 p.m.?
So that was the biggest cultural shock?
That was one, and I think one more is I think Brazilians are really expressive.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of emotions.
But you should be used to that. For us, Thai people are super expressive.
Not
Like,
really, not for me.
Really?
I think we are quite reserved, and we are not like so straightforward.
Okay.
Like if we give
straightforward, yeah.
opinion and all that.
No. Thai people are not straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, we would find when it's like, maybe yes, maybe no. But Brazilian can be like that too. But I think they express a lot more of emotions and feelings and words, and they are like super extroverted. So
Ta-da! And this is?
this is called Bobó de camarão, which is shrimp with cassava and coconut milk. Even though you don't know Brazilian food and you don't know this dish, when you try it, it feels quite familiar because we share the ingredients, especially the coconut
And they
milk.
grow rice there?
Yeah, they eat a lot of rice. And this thing that looks like sand,
Yeah.
if you look a little
Yeah, it
closer,
looks like
This
sand.
thing looks like sand. It's cassava flour,
Cassava flour.
roasted with garlic and a little bit of salt.
And this is chicken or what?
This is shrimp.
This is gung, this is shrimp. The sauce is what flavor?
Coconut, coconut milk. In Brazil, it's from
Milk.
the northeast, so it has a lot of African
influence. It sticks to the rice.
I think for us, Brazilian food, some of the dish might feel quite salty.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
so you eat it with your vegetable. This one is the side salad to keep it a refreshing feeling.
With Thai coconut. I have the steak, and of course, South American steak is like a must. Like that's
Yep.
what they are really famous for, their steak.
So it's picanha beef steak.
Picanha beef steak.
Yeah, and what make it really good and special is the beef itself is so good, and the price. This is 370 baht. If you go somewhere else in Bangkok, you know that the beef steak can be super expensive.
What part of the
It's sirloin cap.
sirloin cap? Okay.
Yeah.
And this is like you have to do well done, or is there any particular?
If you like well done, we can, but we don't recommend it too much. So it's medium well,
Okay, let's
and you usually eat it together with the fat.
Boy, it's really soft and chewy. With this price, I don't think you can get it anywhere else.
It's for Thai people, it's quite a surprise because we grow so much cassava.
But
in
we don't eat
Thailand.
it.
We don't eat it like
Malaysia.
this. We make it into raw materials, ingredients to something else, and we export a lot. This we have to go and source good quality cassava that can be made like this. A lot of the customers said They were just gonna try Brazilian food just for one time and move on to the next thing. But they came, they ate, they actually liked the food and they kept coming back. So that helped us a lot. So now we still do the dine-in, we do delivery, we ship frozen product around Thailand. We also sell wholesale to some restaurants and hotels in Thailand.
What's the meaning of sabor?
Sabor mean flavor.
Flavor.
The taste of Brazil.
Thank you so much for your invite, and I wish you all the best for your business, Kun Wan. And now, also for all the Brazilians visiting Bangkok, you know, if you miss home, I don't know how to say it in Portuguese, but if you miss home, this is a restaurant, Sabor Brasil. Add more flavor in your taste buds here in Bangkok and come to Sabor. Thank you, Kokomaka.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
So guys, that's my food crawl here in Phrom Phong. I really want to thank all these guests to be part of this video, this very special video in Phrom Phong. This is really where I hang out. This is the most exciting neighborhood in Bangkok where everyone wants to live, play and stay and of course eat. So that's it for my video. Thank you for watching and please subscribe, buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! เจอกัน